welcome to Moms in Paradise,
where we swap stories, drinks, share laughs,
and remind ourselves that
paradise isn't a place.
It's a mindset.
I'm Glenda.
I'm Sharika.
I'm Najila.
I'm Georgette.
And welcome to Moms in Paradise podcast.
Hi, welcome to Moms in Paradise, another episode with myself, Georgette, and
Najila.
And today we have a special guest with us. But before we get into that, we're gonna make
our drink for the day, which is passion fruit spritz.
yes, something of the sort. So we're gonna use that, and as you know, we usually just go with the flow, and
So let's go with the flow.
Yes, and pour with our hearts.
Till the ancestors say
Tell us to stop. Okay, good. So we're gonna start first with the passion fruit puree.
So we have a passion fruit puree mix.
Yes, so we're gonna pour that into the glass. That's good.
You tell me till the ancestors say stop. The ancestors didn't tell me to stop.
My ancestors told to me.
Well, since it's your drink, right?
And we're gonna add some ice. A little bit more. Yeah, okay. Just add all the ice, yes.
Hey.
And some Sprite. Usually in a drink like this, you should just use, we call it again, soda water.
Yeah, because it's usually sweet.
Yes. But why not? We love a little extra sweetness because I'm sweet, you're sweet, we're all sweet, right?
I don't know about me being sweet.
You're not sweet?
Something about me feels spicy.
Oh.
And now we add the rum.
Then we add the rum.
We doing a splash or we doing a trickle?
Pour how much your heart desires. I mean, at the end of the day, let's see what your heart desire. Oh, you hear that pour? It's a good pour.
The heart desires some more.
And yes, there we go.
So we have some white rum. So puree mix,
Some Sprite.
and white rum.
Yes.
And now I'll leave the garnishing to the master.
So, but we decided we're going to add both garnishes, and I just wanted to add just a little bit of the star fruit inside just to put it on top. Can we get a nice little look on that? How pretty that is.
Star fruit garnish.
Which came from my own backyard.
See, this is how we like to live.
And then we're gonna add.
See, this is why we use our hands. Clean hands. A little bit of mint.
It's because of what Alston just said, but yes, and here you go. And here's our passion fruit spritz. Welcome back to Moms in Paradise. We have our drinks in hand. Can we have a cheers, guys?
Cheers.
Cheers.
And with us as well, we have a lovely guest who is no stranger to us or to any of you out there who's watching.
Okay.
Alston. I don't even want to say his last name. It's what we were previously talking about.
Alston, thank you. Thank you for having me. I love this show.
I'm
like one of your first. I'm like one of your first likes. Period.
I feel like you should tell us that
I
more
think so.
often.
Oh yeah.
Because we love to hear it.
One
It's
of
not
our
only
first
about liking, but
subscriptions.
also
You
if
see,
you
I feel
say
you're
it.
getting into the topic, but that's cool.
Now we're here on the couch. We're here to talk. There's a topic that we want to touch on, and I don't want to say it in this type of manner,
Oh yes, please straight up.
but it's why are husbands trash?
Now, you have to explain
Glenn,
why.
fix
We're
it.
not,
Where you
saying,
get that from?
we're not saying that husbands are trash.
Where you
Not
get
all.
it from?
I am a
What
husband.
we are saying is that
No,
Yes.
I think we should say it the way it happened. So before we came on,
Yes.
we were having a short conversation, and Georgette and I was thinking about what would we like to discuss, and we were talking about dating in general, and I was saying I want a whole husband, and part of our production. Our collective husband on Sunday said that husbands are trash. So, and this is coming from a man, y'all. So I was like, this is a topic to discuss.
Yeah.
And since Alston is also part of our production.
and a male counterpart.
And a male counterpart.
And
And a husband.
And
Twice.
a husband.
Twice.
over. We decided today, because we like to roll with the punches like
Yes.
that,
Sure.
to have him on and
Sure.
expound on this discussion.
Okay, so
All of that.
I'm supposed to answer why husbands are trash. I would think that women would say husbands are trash, and men would feel like trash as well.
Why?
Why
Just
would you say
because what a man is has really changed, and what a man wants to be or should be is what's needed, and it's really been messed up.
But when you say
men and women
when-
relations.
But
And
what
so
do you mean they change?
let's get back to husbands. So you ladies want husbands,
Yes.
and it's
We
overall
aspire to have husbands.
aspire to have husbands more than they aspire to have partners, and that leads to this trashy feeling about what they're getting involved with.
Okay.
Like, it's the same thing, like, men have these discussions. A lot of women want weddings more than they want marriages. And because of that, you end up with the result of focusing on this and not on that. And
But you made a valid point just now when you say that most women want husbands and not partners.
Exactly.
What are you really trying to say with that?
I'm trying to say life has changed. 100 years ago, a woman should have wanted a husband, because a husband means the role of your social life moving forward, it will fall into place. You're going to stay home, right? You can take care of this house. The husband will give you some money every month from his check.
Faithfully.
And the woman becomes the head of the operations of this house and family to make sure those children raised well and go somewhere. And the husband, he hustles. He stay out there, he works, he does whatever he does for a hobby, and those are quite separate experiences the two have with each other and without each other.
Yeah.
Nowadays, because of social media and everything else, and we could even get into how the roles have just been grayed, right? Husband and wife usually feel they're doing everything together, and it must be part of every experience of every moment of every time. And this is some craziness that came up with Disney. And so, like, your husband now is Prince Charming all of a sudden. And so if you don't do Prince Charming like things all the time, something wrong. And that lack of, that disparity between what women think it should be and what they get in is trash.
So you think? Oh, sorry.
It's trash.
So you're thinking that majority of the women are now in a fairy tale lifestyle.
I'm saying
We're
if a
thinking,
woman is saying she really wants a husband without deeper thought than that, she's probably thinking about those things.
in a fairy tale
The
aspect.
rom-com type.
Yeah, you're probably looking to be swept off your feet. Probably looking.
So they're not looking for a husband, they're looking for romance.
Yes, a husband and a romance seem to be
Without the
uninterchangeable. They seem
understanding
to be
that
the
they might
same
not,
thing. Yeah.
they might not be the same thing.
They're not the
So
same
then
thing.
what? So then during
They've
the
never been the
dating
same thing.
process,
It's almost
Facts.
never been the same thing.
facts. It depends on the person, not
Because-
necessarily the situation.
Yeah.
But so then in the dating scene, then what?
Wait. It also depends the context and environment in which this couple is trying to be a husband and wife. That's quite important.
So are you trying to say that the environment is affecting this?
As
Yes,
everything else
everything.
in nature, the environment affects the behavior.
So how can then that married couple not pay attention to what's happening outside to have that
They have
affect
whole buildings full of married couples who don't pay attention to what happens outside in the world. Entire big buildings, they meet weekly to discuss. We are not part of the world. You know what I mean? Don't let me say it. What I'm saying,
What?
get back to environment. If you're in a religious environment, a deeply religious environment as a married couple, your environment is conducive to you staying in that relationship.
Yes.
If you're not, the environment might be conducive to you staying or not staying. I could tell you the same to St. Martin, right? Yes, as a common known thing, if you bring your marriage from somewhere else here,
Yes.
you're asking for it. You're asking for this to end quick.
So then here's my question now. So you're saying that the environment here on the island is toxic.
Trash.
Do not recommend.
Trash.
So then how
Leave if you married someone. Which camera I talk to? If you married somewhere in the world, right? Consider a lot before coming here with your marriage.
But
And
then
I
what-
could prove that with statistics.
what does that say for us now, for the women
you
here
getting
on the
nowhere?
island who
Stop.
want to get married? What are you saying for us? Do not recommend to get married here.
I would say-
Leave, run away as
I would
fast as we
I
can.
would say be very cognizant of several issues. One, the environment. Two, the person and the type of relationship you're trying to get. If you're just trying to get a husband, tons of fellas going to sign up to just be a husband. And whatever that means to you.
Where these people are, because no one is signed up to be my husband. I just saying.
I'm
What
just
are you
saying,
willing to
it
put up
depends
with
what you're looking
as-
for and where you're looking for it. This environment here, it breeds a particular type of person, and all a man gets without being married, it's less important. He looking at his boys who married and they ain't look happy. Why you gonna sign up for that? That's going on a lot too. So, you wait. Let's have a drink though. Are you?
What is
No,
this
I have
happiness
a
that we're
question,
looking
though.
for?
You said you have statistics. I like to read these statistics.
Ask around. Ask around.
Where are the statistics?
I don't have
Is
them
it
here.
online?
You literally
Can I
said
find it online? I want
you have
to see the
statistics.
numbers.
I guess
want
I can give you families, friends of mine who are married elsewhere and came here to St. Martin. I could probably go down a list of 10 or 20 people in my peer group that came here with a marriage and it didn't last because the environment here is not conducive to that. If you're in St. Martin and you go to church every Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, I recommend you get married to somebody in your church. I do. Because you all have the same environment. You understand? You have a network of people around you keeping you together. That ain't mean you're in love. And that definitely don't mean you got romance. But that definitely mean your marriage gonna work.
Yeah, that's a
And
good
stay
point.
together.
Do you feel like a marriage is that we already established a romance and marriage are not mutually exclusive,
Exactly.
right?
And marriage is not a path to happiness.
And marriage is not a part to
Right.
happiness. But do you feel a marriage can have
Yes.
romance?
Yes. Yes.
Does it need it?
I still
Does it need it to work?
I still recommend marriage. I still recommend marriage if you know what you're doing and if you're cognizant of the environment you're in. A marriage to me is like the officializing. Is that a word? No.
Official.
It works for the purpose of what you're
Right?
saying.
Go ahead.
It's the man we is. So we talk what we talk, right? So it officializes a commitment about family and future. That's what it means to me. Because I don't have no reason to get married to someone unless we're not dealing with family and future.
Okay.
You understand? So if it ain't about that, then just have a Vegas marriage and come back next year and get divorced. You don't need marriage for that. You don't need marriage to have
be
family and
committed.
future with anybody. That's the other thing. And none of these things guarantee happiness. Happiness is a whole other pursuit. And you would love to find happiness in your marriage. You'd love to find romance in your marriage.
Yes.
You'd love to find wealth in your marriage, legacy in your marriage. You'd love to do all of these things, but maybe it wasn't built for that.
But you're saying so it doesn't exist? Or is it something that we
does
can
exist.
build? Can
It
it
does
something
exist.
that you can build on?
But you know what doesn't exist? This magic fairy Disney dust. This Disney dust that hit
problem
you.
with fairy tales?
Yes. This Disney dust don't hit you and change the person.
Yes.
That don't
Okay.
happen. The I do, the kiss, the ring, the cake, no matter how good the cake is, it don't do it. You understand? And that's what, once you have that in mind, then you know where you're going.
Okay. So I'm gonna get personal. I have a question. You said that you have done this marriage thing twice, right?
times.
2 times.
Yeah.
So that means the first marriage did not work out. What makes
No.
the second one different than the first?
One, married somebody who also had a bad first marriage. That's number one. I think that's the most common factor there. We both were going through divorce at the time, and so we both have a lot in common about what didn't go good.
Okay.
And so you make different commitments, and when forming your commitment moving forward, though, you think about different things. You definitely don't think about no dust, or no magic, or no
Butterfly.
it's not going to be work, or I don't have to pay attention to this
So do you feel like in your first marriage you didn't pay attention to
at all.
So you did the whole fairy tale, I fall in love with you, let's get married.
I let it happen around me.
You
I
let-
let it happen.
So you didn't feel that way, but that's what was around you at the time.
Yeah, let me say, I didn't feel the fairy tale list, but I did feel like, hey, I had a goal. By this time, I'm gonna be married. This is fun.
So
this
this
is
was just more
extremely fun.
your plan. That was
This
just
is
your...
extremely fun,
fell
and
into
it
place with
making
his plan.
sense.
Okay.
It's completely logical, paper and all of that. So like, yeah, why not? Why not? You know,
Do
kind of
you
like that.
feel marriage
But very quickly, I realized this was a mistake.
and then again, because I've never been married, so I don't know any of these. Do you feel marriage is different for women than it is for men?
Yeah. Definitely. Well, now, I mean, listen, what it is what people experience or think they want. What it actually should be is what's going to help people move forward.
What you consider it should be.
It
then?
should be.
Are you talking about in the traditional sense or?
Married is married. Married is married. The traditionality of your marriage has to do with how much magic you think comes with it. That's really what it is. It's a government paper that says you and this person are tied together. You're tied together. You could have the name, don't have to have the name, but you're tied together. And so the world assumes that you guys are living together, so which means your family together, your kids together, your body together, and where you going is together. That's what marriage is, and puts it on paper. It makes it very hard for you to leave. On top of that, just put out there. It makes it hard to leave. So, do you need all of that commitment? Some people need the commitment to have those things.
Okay.
And I don't ever knock that, because as a woman especially, I could imagine women's biggest needs is security. You want to feel secure. You want to feel somebody there for you next week and the year after and the year after, and you don't got to worry about this, that. And men want to be there.
Okay.
So that's how it works so well. But when we think it's everything else, or we don't talk about what else it could be, it becomes a problem. Because you meet a man, the man everything look good on paper as told to you by Disney, right? Right? The man looks at a woman, he don't know much about her, which is better. Some of them think it's better to not know much about her. And in the traditional sense, you guys don't have to be friends.
Okay.
Think about that. In the traditional sense, you don't gotta be friends. You gotta be lovers, you gotta be co-parents, you gotta be these other things. Yeah. And there are roles that came with that traditional thinking. Are those roles still existent today?
Depends who you ask.
Depends who you ask. I know there's some that God, I wish would come back, but there's some too that are different. Women do a lot more things for themselves. A woman who makes her own money has a lot more say in what's going on in her house.
Well,
hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes, but now you have to look at it this way. Like, why is it? I guess you're looking at it that she's independent, right? No.
I never met an independent woman in my life.
I don't believe in independence.
I don't believe in it either, but I'm just
independent
trying to
person.
understand where you're gauging into in that
I'm gauging
sense.
in the marriage today. Women are not home, staying home, uneducated, and just want to have kids and take care of the kids. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean, I think if you go and ask some women,
There's some that want
they're
to do
gonna
it.
tell you, I want to be
But they're
mom.
not doing it because, on the other hand, in the Caribbean at least, men is not making more money than it was making then. The disparity between men owners and women owners, St. Martin for sure, is Ualichi, 100%. Women have way more successful businesses than men here. A lot more women run businesses than men here. And so the men are now weaker financially. So how you want to play this house thing when the men are traditionally weaker financially? Right? Unless you got the alpha that's about to just blow the world up, men are struggling. Men are very much struggling, and
People are struggling.
People are struggling.
in general,
People
yes,
are struggling.
like
I agree.
People are struggling.
I agree. So imagine people struggling.
Our socioeconomic situation in St. Martin is
Crap.
trash.
That's trash. But imagine people struggling,
Yes.
and then some people are still looking back at that old Disney movie like, I can't wait for this to happen with me. So the women have less, but want a bigger Prince Charming to come get them now.
But do you really think
You
that
realize-
majority
but you
of
caused the
women
problem?
But you
You
realize
know who got the
that
money?
you think that women actually out there looking at the Disney and
In Disney,
and
that's
looking
social
at
media.
it, or is it that most are looking at how it used to be, like Miss Sandra, who lives down the road, who married to Frankie for
45 years ago.
years,
And then Frankie, other woman live right next to her, across the street down there. And yeah. And then Frankie, no, you can't tell half the story. You gotta tell the whole story. You gotta tell the whole story. That's the truth of the matter. You gotta tell the whole story. Because when you do
Unfortunately, it is
that,
for
you're being
some.
very Disney.
But it's very for some, but not all have that situation.
There is absolutely 0.01% men who are extremely faithful, who are extremely clean, no crime, don't think about crime, don't smoke, don't drink. All the waiting on is for this princess woman to show up, who is wear the white dress. She is completely
Pure.
pure.
Hasn't been touched.
That dude, wait until he's 30 and she's 24.
Okay.
And of course, he went to a college that don't exist, that he makes X amount of money that he could just take her off her feet like that.
Okay.
That's a drugs, man. That's what that is. I'm sorry.
What?
A drug.
It don't
A
exist.
drug man.
It don't
Okay,
exist.
all right.
The straight to the track guy
Okay.
that can do that.
So what
He
you trying
married
to,
already.
So what are you
Or
trying
had
to tell me
another life.
is that the persons now who
The
are
dream is crazy.
who are on the hunt or looking for their future person should keep in mind that there's a time and place they might swing to the left, swing to the right, and it should be okay.
No, I ain't say that.
I'm trying to understand.
I'm saying if you're a young lady, right, and you're looking, you see, you look at her. Young lady, and you're seriously thinking about being married. I 100% agree, and I support that.
Okay.
But be careful on what you're looking for, and be cognizant and intentional as to what you're looking for.
Okay.
Don't keep on this dream in your head that you're looking for that. Okay, that's you gotta come up to
we
date.
Specifics. You're looking for that.
You're looking for
For the
Prince
Prince
Charming.
Charming.
No, we're not looking for Prince Charming. We know that that is a fairy tale. It does not exist.
Okay.
It does not
Older we
exist,
get, we
people.
recognize
Prince Charming does not exist. That's me. I never believed in it too much, so that's just me. Maybe
Good.
it's me
So
watching
now-
those things
so
like,
now-
boring.
So now
but
we
yeah.
discuss marriage is a partnership.
Okay.
It's a commitment. You gotta know where you want to go in life, right? And you can find somebody who want to go there with you.
Okay.
That's the small way to say it.
All right, before we get more into this topic, we're going to take a quick little break and then we'll get right back to you guys. Short little break and we all got our top ups. And just before we get into the conversation back, Glenda will let us know again
Socials.
our socials. Yes. Okay.
Just show me in there.
Guys, don't forget to be a part of the Moms in Paradise community. Follow us on our socials. We are on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Spotify. Definitely subscribe, follow, comment, share. Let us know your thoughts about the discussion that we're having right now. Do you agree with Alston? Do you think he's talking trash? Follow the conversation. Do you think that we have valid points? Let us know in the comments. Share it with a friend. Have that discussion. Share it with a potential partner and have that discussion. And let us know what was the end result. Also, if you have a mom moment, if you want to suggest a topic for us, a guest that we should talk to, definitely email us at momsinparadisesxm@gmail.com. And you can find us on all of our socials at Moms in Paradise Podcast.
Can I get a drop too?
Yes.
News desk, sxm@gmail.com if you got any news. But watch out, news desk every morning, 8 a.m. on TV 15 and then across all social media platforms.
There you go. Get your little plug in, of course.
Yeah.
And of course, we have to thank Great Bay Media Studios for the production that they're putting on.
Thank you, production.
Here for us today. And then check out Great Bay Media Studio at gmail.com one time.
Yeah.
If you have an idea that you want to see put on film and broadcasted to everyone, definitely check out Great Bay Media or News Desk to get your information out there to the community.
And Rock Caribbean TV.
There you go,
That's
Rock
it.
Caribbean TV. All right, so back to the topic at hand. The traditional sense, non-traditional sense, where are we going to in today's day of marriage, relationship, dating, coupling, partnering,
All of the things.
Loving.
loving. Parenting. Very important.
Parenting.
Because if your partner and you are not on the same page, that parenting
Poor child.
whew, down the hatch. Okay.
I have a question for the room. Polygamy, the English word. RV,
What about
polygamy.
That's the way you're looking at me. Why you smiling like that?
And I know it's just out there, but
I know what it
are
is.
your thoughts about
I think it's
polygamy?
unfair. I think it's a little unfair. Polygamy is unfair because that means just the dude has like two others and the woman can't do nothing else. I think that's unfair. I
Which
think in
one's the
modern
one
days
with the
partnerships, everybody should have the
When's
same
the one
level or
when the
don't
one-
do it at
when the
all.
woman
That's
has
what it
multiple
is?
partners?
Yeah,
I thought it was like we all have
That's
our
polyamory.
That's
polyamory.
There's the
Okay.
one with the man has multiple, is the one with the woman has multiple, and there's the one with
that's
everybody.
polyandry.
Thank you. I
That's
couldn't
when the
remember
woman
the word.
has multiple and the
Multiple
men
husbands.
don't have.
So,
But anything
and-
that's limiting anybody to me doesn't make sense because people
Everybody
are.
should
So,
just be
because
free.
I didn't know that there was a difference, I thought it was all the same. So,
No.
from my understanding, polygamy is when the man has multiple partners or can marry multiple partners. Polyandry is when a woman can have multiple partners. And polyamory is both of them.
Everybody can do what.
Yeah.
Everybody can do what they want. And then
Yeah.
multiple partners. Now, in places where polygamy is
Africa.
thing. What do you guys feel about
think-
I like polyamory, but any of the
Polyamory
polys.
is multiple. That's like, it goes back, that's a couple discussion.
Yes.
That's you and your partner decide what it is, or you're in for what it is, or
And
you
are you
want to.
traditional in that sense?
And that's
are you
not-
open to
I
it?
would
I'm
say-
asking.
I'm very traditional. I'm sorry. If I lick it, it's mine. If I lick it, it's
It's
mine.
yours.
It does
You don't
not
share?
It's not mean I'm jealous. I am territorial.
Yeah.
Difference. I'm not jealous.
Yeah.
I'm territorial. If I lick it,
It's
I don't want
mine.
nobody else licking my lollipop. I put my lollipop down. Who should pick up my lollipop?
Facts.
Nobody. It's my lollipop.
Agreed.
My lollipop. Nobody else should have it unless we come to
An agreement.
agreement that, hey, before we get into this long-term life of partnership, I want to lick as much lollipops, you want to lick as much lollipops, and then together we can lick as much lollipops together. But then again, that is a conversation that we should have from the onset, because I don't want to start dating somebody and then you go, as we're in there and we're just like, yes, you are the one I want to, walk down the
And then,
aisle
like,
with.
this the best
Here it
grape
is.
lollipop ever.
And then you tell me at that point, hey, I want to lick other lollipops.
This
I
analogy.
will throw the table at you. I'm gonna let you know at your head, and I'm not gonna miss, because again, it was not a discussion on the onset. Because then now you took my choice away from me.
Right.
I feel like the choice should have been on the beginning that this is what you wanted to do, and if you wanted to do, then you go your way, because it's not for me.
Or you choose to allow this
Yes,
multiple licking of
of
lollipops.
the lollipops.
And then you have an agreement.
Yes.
I would look at this a whole different way. It goes back to environment. In Africa, in the places that have polygamy, there's a proper environment for that. If in the Mormon church or whichever church that is that does it a lot, there's an environment
Yeah.
for it, so it works.
But then you go into it already aware and
Of what
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is.
you-
That's
Again,
already
you-
a
in
fact.
the
Yeah, but
religion
you-
come
in
with
that-
a polygamy card.
But you
understand
are
what I'm saying?
in that environment. I'm not in that environment.
I-
So don't try to introduce that to
Exactly.
me right
Well,
now.
they could try.
That's not it. You can try, but it's still a
Yeah.
no.
I don't
It's
think
a
it
no
works.
for me.
I
It's a
don't
no.
think
It's a no.
it works in
Semi-
the environment here. The environment here for polygamy. Let me not say
You
it doesn't. Wait,
amazed
hold on.
the amount of people
hold
who
on.
actually are in
Hold
it
on,
here.
hold on. A lot of people are low-key polygamists. That's what you call a Hana man. Like, he is a low-key polygamist, but it's an orientation. So if everybody don't know that's what you're on, then you just cheating. That's what I. You just
cheating.
cheated. You
That's
just cheated.
not polygamy. Everybody
and
doesn't know what you're
and I
But
don't
it's not
think-
cheating if your partner knows that you're doing it. Just the public doesn't
Right.
know. Then that's a different situation.
No,
That's
Then you're not.
different.
Then
That's
you're not
different.
cheating.
But I'm
It's about-
talking
So much
about, but that's what I was
layers to
talking
this.
about.
Is there really? It's just one. It's just one. Either
one
people know
layer.
your business or people don't know your business.
The point is
I
to
think
just have the
polygamy doesn't work.
conversation with your partner. Once
Yeah.
once you and your partner are on the same page about the type of relationship that you want to have,
Yeah.
then the environment
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
I also
You and
think
your
that-
partner are aware and knows
I
what
also
is
think
happening.
that I also think that it's not. I don't think this is the environment for polygamy because of how people react to it. It's more traditional marriage. So I would say that's not the environment. But who's me to tell somebody if two
surface.
women say they want to be with this one man? Who's me to
That's
tell
your
them?
choice.
That's
and
their
I believe
choice.
in you.
Yeah.
That's what you like. Then
Yeah.
I love it for you.
Yeah,
But
good
you like
question,
it, I love
Angela.
it. Simple.
There are multiple women that have
But I
had
mean,
one
you
man.
know-
The same thing that you
Yeah,
were
and
saying
the other way,
before,
there's polyandry
where
going
one
on here
living
too.
there, the other one living here, the other one living down the road, and everybody is aware and
Can I
everybody
tell
taking
you?
care of
Can I tell you
everybody's
some
children.
history? So, we live in a world that's a patriarchal system, right?
Yes.
But a lot of ancient cultures in Africa was a matriarchal system. What I mean is, like, you only go down, like, only your mothers count. Like, you got your mother last name because anybody could be a father. So you only carry on your mother's name, the mother's name, the mother's name. And even when you're tracking your DNA, it's best to just stick on the mothers. You understand?
Yeah.
So with that said, that was a situation where the mother would do what she needs to do to take care of this family. And if it means she got 3 husbands, she got 3 husbands. Because this one here laying blocks, this one here plastering, and the other one's a carpenter.
Yeah.
And that's what we need going on with these 12 children in the house. So it's as weird as it look now, that was normal
Yes.
in a lot of cultures and still in a lot of indigenous cultures.
And I understand
Because you
that.
do what you see, because you take the environment and you do what you need.
We got
Exactly.
civilized.
And that's the same
like
thing
I said,
now.
in that environment, I can understand. If I was born there, then I guess I had no other chance because this is what I know. That's what I
There's
know.
still a
But
choice.
Again,
It was just
no, but
normalized
again,
because
that
that's
is
what you know.
You know what
you
happened?
can't, you
Normalized.
can't
It's not-
determine anything
It wasn't
else
that you
outside.
had a choice. It was normalized. So maybe you weren't thinking outside of that.
I bet it is.
But
You still had a choice.
But at the
I
same
bet
time,
it is.
that's all you know.
I bet
There's
it
no
is,
choice
Georgia.
in the matter. That's all you know.
Yeah, it is.
Your thing is, this is your husband. Your husband gonna get Najila as a wife. Your husband gonna get Sharika as a wife because that is the norm, and you have nothing
You
to
know
say
why
about
that might
it.
become the
And-
norm
Against the
again?
norm.
When the world
was
going into
back in those-
recession,
yeah.
when the world going into recession, right? You need to shack up. Don't be surprised that happen again. I do see in the future, if it goes bad, you're gonna find brothers and sisters living with each other. This isn't even romantic at all. This is just people going to partner up to survive.
yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Now, if it was romantic, it would be what we're talking about here, but it don't have to be. But having 3-4 salaries in a house,
makes a difference. Yes.
now we're talking sense, right?
No,
Making sense.
it
It's
makes a
making
difference.
sense now.
So not that because I'm
Because I was
selfish
just
by
about to
nature.
ask you. That was my follow-up question for you.
I'm not at that. I'm selfish by nature, but I do understand the socioeconomic context of having a poly, and because it's more socially accepted polygamy situation.
No, I
So-
think polyamory is more socially accepted. Because they have
polyamory is
open
more
marriages and things
open
like that.
marriages. But I mean, in the sense of what is more seen is the one
Yeah.
man and multiple women in the household. That is just more seen in the world.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. So, but it makes sense because Alston is our husband. You is our husband.
Excuse me.
You going to take care of the children. You going to bring in money here. I going to bring in money here. Alston bring in the most, and we build a society. We build our
Commune.
community.
That's what the
That's
big love. I'm thinking of big love.
Big love.
Yes, that's
Big
what
love.
they did. Yeah.
and so in that sense, I get it.
Yeah, that makes financial.
That makes
It makes
financial
financial sense. It makes
Makes
legacy
legacy
sense.
sense.
It makes business sense.
Our
It makes all
children
other
grows
sense.
up in a community. Our children are close. You have someone that you trust.
Yeah.
Because
Ideally.
you can't bring a woman in certain and I don't want to say amorous, but in certain situations, in that sense, the husband just can't go and choose
Pick,
a
no.
woman.
They
The
all have
woman
to be in
should choose.
agreement.
The woman
should actually choose.
The women, especially the first wife, has a say in who comes into the house.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it's not just you come in.
No.
That doesn't go everywhere, and there's all
It wouldn't
always
work.
exceptions.
It
to the
wouldn't work
rule.
if the man chooses.
But if in principle, women have to have a say in who's coming into the household, because of course the household has to run with the women. The men
Right.
still goes out there, and men are supposed to have a certain income to be able to sustain a household
With all these women,
different
yeah.
partners
And the children.
So
And the
not saying that is something for me, because of, again, I did not grow up into it, but I do understand it. I do understand having a situation where you have multiple
Don't point at me.
incomes.
Don't point at me.
She's just
I
running
know,
a
I
circle.
just want to be
She's saying
clear.
she understands.
I'm just saying.
I
Your finger just
I
went
know.
up. You don't
Well,
have to.
this
I'm
ain't
just
about
saying.
you. This is a
I
general
know.
statement.
I'm just
But with
saying.
this
But I get it.
understanding,
Well, you already clip things
is
on the
it
internet.
something that you want for yourself with the understanding that you have?
Oh, that's
With
a
the
good question.
understanding that I have, if it's something that I want for myself, I don't know.
I would answer that too.
I don't know.
I
I
don't think
think and we'll get personal. I went on a date, and on this date, I was told that they have an open relationship, right? I thought about it, and I thought, do I like this person enough to be able to enter in this situation? No, I didn't like him enough. If I was with someone and I thought that this person was my forever person. We had the same values. We want to go and work towards the same goals. But his thing is, he is polyamorous and he would like to invite someone into the relationship. I don't know if I would say no right off the bat. I would have to explore the options.
Yeah.
But I am selfish and I am also very territorial by nature.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if I don't like what I smell coming into my house, you're not coming in.
I could throw this in there.
So I
too.
don't know. I don't know if it would actually work, but I am open to the.
But there are
discussion
levels
in
to it. There are levels to it. There's something that's called kitchen table, and there's something that's called I forgot the other name. Not that I know it personally, but there is a kitchen table poly, and then there is this other one. And the other one, it's like you don't meet partners don't meet. So it's really you're sharing a certain amount of time of your partner with this person. And then kitchen table, everybody in the house, this is a big love kind of situation. Everybody know everybody and everybody working on everybody. And in that situation, of course, you have the female is the main cornerstone that says, well, not female, it could be the male the other way around. Let's just speak. You have a partner, all partners must agree to this union. Because you're going to meet each other every day and you're in each other's skin all the time. Highly don't recommend it.
All right, for us to get back on topic, let's go back to why we are considering in this day and age that men are
Married
husbands are trash. Sorry.
You know who don't find husbands trash? Other women.
Say that again?
You know who finds?
No, that's what it's like.
To seek? As in to find and seek, or to find as in we think that husbands are trash? Conversation. That's language.
Single women don't think husbands are trash though. Like women.
Okay.
The reason men can do that is because single women
think.
like married men.
Single women that like married men don't think married men are
Some.
And so that goes back to you women.
Again,
Not you all.
Or they know that
But women are
or they
their
know
own
that the
worst
husbands
enemy.
are trash, and then that's why they decide to go after that specific man.
You know what it is?
Because you're not looking for anything more from that man besides either the sex or the money or whatever it is that he's providing.
It's completely
So you
ego.
already know that he's trash, so you're not looking for anything more than the trash behavior, as long as you can benefit.
Because you already know it's trash behavior.
But there's
And then
one
it's-
part of
as
it
long as you go into it
that
knowing.
I've always seen is that women always feel like they're better than the woman who the man with, and because of that, they take these. Like men don't fight each other. Like men, no man walks around willing to fight another man because we know any man could kill any man. Women, I don't care.
So you're trying to say?
You see basketball? You ever see WNBA?
Yes.
They don't care. They just go for each other, and because of that, there's not like a communal concern about keeping marriages together.
So you're trying to say you will be okay?
Not me.
I'm just saying some husbands will be okay. The fact that
I didn't say that.
I'm just saying, that their wives out there getting
No, you come the whole wrong way.
I understand.
He's saying that the one man ain't gonna fight the next man for the wife.
But that's what I'm getting at.
Men will not
fight
hunt. Men will not actively hunt married
where
women.
a woman would know that her
you
husband
won't
is
go
cheating.
okay, like so.
She gonna be like, okay, I gotta find out who this girl be. I'm gonna make she job 3 o'clock after work because me and she gonna have it up.
No, but
she's my man.
he's saying men won't hunt
Men-
married women. So that's what I'm trying to understand. So that's where
but women,
you see, that's what I'm getting.
women,
I
disagree with that.
women generally are easier looking at married men than men are married women because
But then-
married women come with a husband.
That kind
and
of
that's another
goes
man.
back-
And I need to know who that other man is first before even thinking like this woman.
So wait a minute.
Because that man we kill for
Married
woman.
men,
All
you
we kill for
won't
the
do
woman.
it to, but you would do it to a person who is in a relation as partnered up, not married. In that sense, that's
You may
easier.
have a point there.
I'm just trying to understand.
Not me.
Because
But you might have
because
a
you
point
don't
there.
have the
I
ring,
think there's no
it's
this-
okay.
I
Because the
would-
man with a ring will kill, and the
Yeah.
man without the ring won't kill.
The man with the child gonna kill, yeah.
Wow,
You making sense.
That's crazy.
Crazy how you said that.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You making
behavior.
sense though. I never thought about
Diabolical.
that. But like it's like I never thought about
So
it.
you guys
But-
have this is where you draw the line. That's where they draw the line. We draw the line at hunting for married women. But hey, sweets, if you
Been
want
together
to come with
25
me-
years, who cares?
She's playing a game.
Obviously, she got low self-esteem.
Steve, oh yeah,
because she wearing this
for
fiancé
25
ring for 20 years.
No ring?
Oh my God.
Wow.
It is sad, the truth.
Oh, she just married.
No, because now I'm here just like, what are you saying to me?
It's true though.
Man, you're married, I won't go after you, but if you come knocking, I'll answer the door.
I didn't say that at all.
I
I didn't say that at
asking a
all.
question.
I saying that
But it
maybe men would approach women who are in a long relationship.
Rather
Definitely
than a
easier
married
than a woman
one.
that's married.
Okay.
Definitely. But it's the opposite for women.
Now,
Women,
You guys agree to this? Is something happening?
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, if a woman is in a committed relationship and chose not to get married, that is an easier target.
I mean, does she walk around without a t-shirt? Nobody will know.
No, but I'm asking because if I understood you correctly, you just said that the women that are in a long-term committed relationship are an easier target than the.
I didn't say easier.
Easier target.
What did he
I just
say?
said men would more likely
But you see,
date
after-
or like flirt with a woman who's not
not
a married
married.
woman.
this is
than
why
a
this
woman that's
meme
married.
now comes and it makes more sense. Because you know,
one?
like the meme when this guy walks up to the woman and be like, okay, you know, I want to get to know you. She's like, oh, I have a man. He was like, oh, okay. I thought you
What's
want
your
to have
man
a
got to
husband.
do with me? There's a song. You guys know the song? Exactly. I'm not trying to hear that. See,
Wow.
that's a song. We didn't make up the song. We make up the song.
I did not make up that song. That song is a real song.
That's a
So now
real
I
thing.
wonder now if other women think the same way
No,
in regards.
women,
so they just
women
go like,
see you married and
everything
like
is a
it's like,
playing
hey,
field.
how you doing?
Okay.
You happy?
Everything depends on the person.
But I
It
guess
does.
maybe because a married man is
everything-
less commitment because I know I don't have to give you the husband treatment because you're going to go home to your wife
Yes,
and I am
and
still
it's
going to
all-
get
and all the
everything
women
needed
that
from that
think-
husband.
Your
But again,
maths, you know,
everything
somehow your maths,
depends
maths.
on the person.
Your maths. She maths.
My consensus right now is I'm confused. I'm confused because now, especially hearing it from men's perspective, I'm confused. How am I so certain, you know, that I am going to make this lifelong commitment with this person with some traditional and untraditional rules because I mean the way how financing is going, we both have to go out and work and eventually somebody have to do the laundry
Right.
and take out the trash.
And cook.
And cook, clean, take care of the babies, read bedtime stories, still be your therapist.
Right.
And then you still don't want to talk because
Number one
you feel
fan.
like I can't talk
That
to you
sounds a
because
little
you won't
personal.
understand what I have.
We went off the rails. We were good. So, you got a flashback? Sorry, girl. Let's get the trauma out. That's how that went all the way left. But I get you. That if you are not lost.
Yeah.
Like
I'm trying to understand what is the end goal then of dating if we're not going to take certain things so serious as our vows. Because again, we were supposed to be serious in this partnership before the ring got involved, before the paper got involved, before it for those who like to do it within church.
Was it before? Was the first date $220? Was money not involved before?
You know, I have
because a lot of lies are starting to begin.
Listen, I have a thing with dating, and I feel like when I say a thing with dating, I don't feel like a date should be overly expensive. It could be a very simple date and everything because you are trying to get to know someone and not see how big your pockets are. And I feel like if you start showing me how big your pockets are, I'd start to look at you in a different way.
I think you got a key right there.
At the point. But then that's just my opinion, right? And you know what question I hate the most? The tell me about yourself question. But anyways, that's no here nor there. What you was gonna say, Najila? Sorry.
I would say you sounded lost about it. It's not lost. If you want to date somebody, just pay attention to what's important for what it is you want out of them. If you want a life in the future, this person needs to be gainfully employed or trying to be gainfully employed. They need to be kind. I think
that's what you're
will
looking
want.
for. Yeah.
I sure they gotta be funny.
They gotta be funny.
Right. You the guy take out the trash for sure. So they gotta be some homely. They gotta have some homely skills.
Yes.
You know what I
Somebody to
mean?
fix a little sound, you know, use a screwdriver.
Yeah.
Okay, if I could use one, you can use one
Right.
too.
You to do TV, so you better be able to edit, right? So I'm just saying, you got to think about what's important and not just go glazing about what everybody does.
Yeah.
This is what I think
What
I
we
want.
want. What's what I want.
You gotta know what you want.
Social media.
'Cause it's
Social
important.
media
Yes, and your
social media is
environment.
lies and hype, and yeah, just think about what you're for you yourself, what it is that you're looking for, not what people tell you you're supposed to be looking for.
Yes.
My first wife was like 9 out of 10 things I wanted, but that one was a big one. You understand? And that for me mean it's not going to work. And the day and the moment I realized it wasn't going to work, it was the end of it. And that was on the honeymoon.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You still want to have a husband?
Depends on the day.
Good answer.
Honest. That's an honest answer.
Do I still want a husband? Yes.
You should. You should.
I still want a partner in life.
Yes.
And if that is with a marriage certificate or not, for me that is not that important. But I do want someone that I can share my secrets with, share my hopes with, share my dreams with, share my goals with, and be able to work towards that together. So, do I want a husband? Yes.
Yes,
Do I
hell
think
yeah.
all husbands are trash? I have no clue. But I don't think so. I have a group of people around me that I see are in really committed relationships. Then a really good friend of mine who just celebrated her 21st year
Wow.
in marriage,
Big
and
up.
he shows up. When it counts, he shows up.
Yeah.
And he, like for my daughter's birthday party, she called him and he showed up. For my daughter's birthday party, he didn't have to. That is what I want someone to show up for me, just as I will show up for them
Respect. Yeah.
in public and in non-public.
I feel the same as Najila. Just with one little extra thing, like share I can tell you my intrusive thoughts. Like,
And not be judged.
and not be judged, because sometimes they're a little dark and a little, I don't want somebody like, you see like how Peter's looking at me?
Oh, production.
Guys, this is a catch.
I don't want the catch.
This is a good one. It's a catch.
I think she honest.
You the cook? I know you the make drinks. You the cook?
Yeah, I could cook,
You
you know? I love it. I want somebody
Put a
that's
number below
going
the
to
screen,
also, no, definitely not. I also want someone who's going to be there not only to, I can share my secrets with, but they can also share their secrets with me, and we move.
That's
we
good. You know
grow
what
together.
you want. You know what you want. You know what you want. So just
I
don't
definitely
compromise
do.
in the wrong way.
I
That's
am not
all.
compromising. I'm sorry.
Now me, it's my turn. Yeah,
Yes.
I definitely want to continue to be Arlett's husband. Let's be clear. For the rest of my life, when I'm dead, she husband. To be 100% clear, definitely. And of course, me and Arlett together for 15, 16 years already.
Congratulations.
You have ups and downs, and definitely on the upside, definitely want everything that comes with a marriage, of course, and I'm willing to, stay in there.
And wash your clothes.
I wash my clothes if I have to. If I got to cook, I'm gonna cook too.
We
try
are
that
at
way.
the end of our program. Alston, I would like to thank you for
Thank you.
sharing with us
Thank you
and
for jumping
stepping
in.
up. When I said come in, and you just like, yes, here I am, Again, I'm territorial, so is Najila.
Yeah.
Our lollipops. Again, she might still consider sharing lollipops. I don't know yet, but for me, my
Oh, wait,
lollipops.
you know what I just realized?
What you realize?
You can also email us at momsinparadise@SXM
Yes.
if you want to be a part of the conversations.
The Moms
If you-
in Paradise.
Better yet, if you want to come and join us on the couch and be part of our conversations,
Please.
let us know. We are willing to have someone else, not within the four of us, just to have the conversation. Let's talk about something that's on your mind,
Yes.
that's concerning you. And of course, you have to be on camera and come through and be part of the moms for that week. And share your mom moments with us. And speaking of mom moments, you got mom moments because we share one in a minute.
I got a mom moment.
You got mom moments. There we go.
I got
dad
mom
moment?
moment. I
You
got
have
mom
mom
moment. So my daughter, she is very sportive. She went to play netball practice, and so my wife had to go pick her up. It's like 7 o'clock in the night down St. Peter's Court. And so my daughter is there. My wife is walking up, and her friend says, "That look like your mama." She says, "Yeah, it looked like my mama." And she was like 20 years younger. Like it looked like my mama before she had kids. And she said like 4 different lines before she realized that's her mama.
And her mama was mama and she was looking good.
She was just
Looking
looking
very good.
Yeah, that's my wife.
That's the one that you
good.
have for the rest of your life.
Yeah. So that was a mom moment
That's
for
a
her
good mom moment.
because it made her think of her age.
That's nice.
Thank you for sharing your mom moments.
You can
Slash
share your
dad
mom
moment, I
moment
feel.
with us too.
Yes.
Any one of our socials, any one of our emails, to our inbox on Gmail. Reach out and share your mom moment like Alston just did, and then we can share it with our community
Yeah.
Exactly.
on camera.
Until next time, guys. See you.
Bye.